Welcome, everyone, to the Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Suzy. What's up, Suzy?
Nothing much.
What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Vaughn?
Hello, everyone.
All right, so Ben, tell us what happened with RTD.
And we get the article. It says, Russell T. Davies says female Doctor Who Backlash is outrageous. I'm really tired of the objections. He called, let's see. I'm really tired of the objections. It's outrageous to me. You meet these fans and they're very, very happy that this is happening. Maybe 10 people online with different aliases are spouting, saying you're ruining the program. It's all like it's reported.
Different aliases? How about their real aliases?
Exactly. I mean,
how about real, genuine channels that are not hiding behind aliases? That's who they are, saying it sucks. So, look, the whole thing is, I gotta tell you, I'm getting angry today because this shit that I'm hearing, like, people get triggered with every little thing, and, like, if you're not going to honor someone's different opinion, then something is wrong. You have to be open-minded, and you have to honor the fact that their opinion is different than yours. You can't just shut people out. When you shut people out, they shut you out. And they'll shut you out so much that your show will get canceled. And that will be it. So don't shut fans out. You may not agree with them. You may not like what they say. But they're the people that make it possible for the show to stay around. They're the ones that buy the merchandise. They're the ones that buy the posters. They're the ones that pay your salary sometimes. So, like, people don't get it.
Yeah.
The BBC are shitting on one of the greatest franchises known to man. They don't know how to make money from it. They don't know how to do shit with it. And they're running it down to the toilet. They're closing up the BBC shop so they can't make money. That's stupid. I mean, how many big shows did they lose? Top Gear, the Bake Off, all these different things. I mean, you're gonna have to rely on something, and you're losing your major shows.
Yep.
And it's about ego, where they don't care about the money, they just don't like it. Well, then that's stupid too, because they got Doctor Who canceled when they wanted it to.
They really did.
Well, when the ratings come out that it's worse than Capaldi's, they'll be eating their own crook.
Yeah.
I think as the 12th Doctor said, the BBC are pudding brains.
Exactly.
Anybody that says that they don't respect someone's opinion that is against the female doctor is an idiot. Because I respect you if you like the female doctor. I respect you if you don't like the female doctor. But I'm not going to, like, cut out and make it a one-sided channel.
Exactly.
We have many different people of many different cultures, religions, everything, and they're all different from mine, but they all have a right to have a different opinion.
And don't tell somebody that you won't miss them, because here's the thing. People are going to be genuinely upset, and just to kind of like stereotype one person into this group of people is not making it any better, because people have probably good valid reasons of why they think this is a bad decision. Like, we had good valid reasons of why this is a bad decision.
Right.
And to RTD, who's backing her, sure, back her. She's probably a fantastic actress. There
are leaders in this community, and then there are wannabes.
Exactly.
And that person's a wannabe, because you don't lead your YouTube channel with your subscribers by intimidation and bashing, and you say you follow in with my line of thinking or get out. That is not the way you run a YouTube channel. That is not the way you talk to your subscribers.
No.
That is not the way. These people are giving you the time of day. They are watching your videos. No matter what they're doing in their real life, they are causing you to make money or keep your channel going or being able to buy more toys and more things. And you cannot disrespect them like that, because then you will lose everything.
I think it would
credibility, subscribers, everything.
I think it has to be more tactfulness. You know, there's better ways of saying stuff to people than just outright, you know, bashing them and saying. I mean, I don't get, you know, with RTD. I mean, sure, he's
I love RTD. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't agree with him.
Exactly, and he to say that, you know, he don't get, you know, people under Ellis's. This is not people under Ellis. This was a demographic of people who has followed this show since probably their birth, because this show been on for like 54 years and stuff like that. This is a traditional British show. When I think of British shows, Doctor Who immediately comes up, because that is now the longest running sci-fi show now. And I mean, you change a male character into a female character, that's gonna cause some people to be very uncomfortable with it, because they done got used to a certain that character. They done growed up with this character. They done, you know, became fans of this one character because that's what they seen for more than 50 years, a male archetype character. And then you do this, it's a shock thing. And that's what they're not seeing. And yeah, you're going to back the actress up, because this is not her fault. I mean, she didn't sign up for this, but we're not bashing Jodie Whittaker's, you know, we don't know how she's going to do. But we're trying to look at the bigger picture. We're trying to look at the pros and cons of this decision. Pros, she'll rock the world, and she's already a legend for even accepting the role, being the first female. But we're not trying to bash her, and we're not definitely trying to say that she's a crap actor, because honestly, she might be the God's gift to the world. But we don't know that yet. And people out there saying, okay, well, I'm sorry, Peter, but when he said that, you know, she said something like that he judged the actress before even seeing her perform the doctor, like, oh, she's his favorite doctor. I mean, okay, that's cool, Peter. You know, you're gonna say that anyway because you're a gent and stuff. But on the other hand, you have to consider that, you know, it just gets me frustrated, and it gets me mad. Me too. And it gets me angry that, you know, people are out there just, you know, if you don't see it their way, then
people want to try to see. The thing is that this community is big enough for a lot of people, but some people think that they are the head of the community, or they want to be the head of the community, and they try to cut corners to get to that position. And they think by dumping on their subscribers and being cool about it, that they'll get new subscribers, and how about their old subscribers? You know, because it's controversial. They're doing controversial stuff. They're attacking other podcast hosts like myself or whatever to try to get fame and fortune and popular and whatever. And you don't do shit like that. Then you're just an a-hole. And people could have a different opinion than me. But you can't, like, silence my opinion. You can't say something's wrong with me for having my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't Nazi Germany. Okay, there isn't one master race. There's many races, many opinions. I mean, this is like ridiculous now. Like this whole thing that, you know, you're trying to silence someone's voice because they don't agree with you. That's
you know
stupid.
what I was wondering about this, Matrix Lord. You know, today I was thinking, if this character was 50 years a female and all of a sudden changed into a male character, would we have the same discourse as we have? And I'm pretty sure we would have the same discourse. And it'd probably be more vicious because you done took a female character out of the game and made her male. And, you know, it saddens me that we cannot agree to disagree. I mean, the people and plus the people that is backing it hardcore, I mean, they do not see the big picture. You done lost most of your demographic. The people that are staying on is trying to give this new, you know, a new actor a chance to see if she can shine or not.
Right.
But it's just, you know, heartening to see that people are being cruel to each other over this. You know, it is a controversial decision, and the people that saying is blind and saying there's no backlash, there is a backlash. You haven't seen the nasty comments that I have seen. People with the history of depression being bullied on because, hey, I don't like this female playing this doctor. I don't think they did it at the right time. you know, they had valid reasons of why they don't feel comfortable with this. And it's just, they're not seeing the nastiness, they're not seeing the rudeness. They you have idiots out there saying, oh, if you don't like this doctor, then you can go F yourselves, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And
professional.
yeah, that's real professional.
Whoa.
And this, like, I just, you know, okay, if we all care about the show, why can't we come to some common ground on this?
Nobody.
Why
Because this is
nobody
the one
can?
community. This is
Yeah.
the one fan base that people will kill each other. They can't stand each other. Like the Whovian community, they eat each other alive.
And
like it's just weird.
And it should not be that way, because y'all, this fan base, even before I even became a Whovian, this was a special fan base because you're dealing with a show that has so much history. And then you have people that actually grew up with the show and became the doctor or produced it or brought it back and
What
stuff
happened,
like
Ben?
that.
What happened, Ben? You talking? What's about it?
Titans has announced new figures, but they got anime like faces, but they're all the doctors.
All right, hold on. We'll let Vaughn finish.
Wait.
We'll let Vaughn finish.
Oh.
Get Vaughn.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say I lost my train of thought, but yeah, it's sad, and you know,
at one point in time, this community was more united than ever.
Yeah,
we were all together doing shows together,
and
then something happened by miscommunication or a mix-up, and there was a war that shouldn't have been, and then that was just recently revealed that it was a mistake in the first place by that person, but everybody followed in line to battle, and then when it was all said and done, it was over. There was some standing and some disappeared, and the community was fractured forever. So, you know, I for one just wish they would talk about Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Stop trying to hit shots and knock podcasts and attack people and hosts and attack myself. I'm not going anywhere at all. And the odds are you'll see a Real Whovians Cast 2000 or Real Whovians Cast 3000 because I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, and they could exist too. That's it. I don't have a problem with that, but whatever.
Yeah, I just wish there's should be some common ground somewhere. Like, I mean, okay, the decision was made. You know, we trust that there was the right decision, even though we're not seeing a positive sign to this at all. But we hope for the best. But I mean, right now there should be some kind of intelligent discourse about how to handle this, how to get the viewers that you done basically stigmatized for their, you know, for them not even, you know, given a chance, or, you know, having that decision against Jody, which, you know, for some of us, we gonna stay and see how she do. But, you know, they don't see how big this was, and I think they just did it without consciously looking at all the parameters and all the avenues that was taken, you know, because this is not Game of Thrones. This is not, was it Person of Interest or the X-Files or anything like that, shows that's been under 10 years on the air. And this is a 50-year show, and they not treating it like that. They treat it like it's a show that's been on less than 5 years. That's what I see it doing. Like the New Who has been on, well, no, New Who is almost approaching 10 years, or is 10 years now, right?
It's over 10 years.
It's over 10 years old. Okay, well, I mean, they treat it like it's a new show off the streets. Like, this change should have been done later than, you know, now, because I don't know. I mean,
well, I'm glad you brought this up, Vaughn.
I just really get tired.
There's not only discourse amongst people that feel very strongly about having a male doctor, but there are also a lot of people out there that, you know, are kind of dissing or bashing Classic Who, which I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I don't get that either.
I don't get how the BBC has a problem with the fact that there are a lot of American fans out there, and we love this show, and we've been with it, good, bad, or indifferent. We've been with it, and I don't understand the newbies. You know, I mean, I remember when I was a newbie once upon a time in fandom, and you know, some of the old timers used to say to me, well, do you read books? Do you read comic books? I said, well, I like the movies. And they're like,
Guys, give me 1 second, all right?
Okay, no problem.
Wait, why can't I mute this? What just happened? Hold on a second.
okay.
All right.
This thing's weird.
Okay. What I was going to say was that they don't qualify to be fans just because they only watch it from one genre,
Yeah.
whether it's a movie or a TV show. They don't read the books, or they don't read the comic books, or, so they don't know the storylines. And I I did everything. I pieced together everything slowly but surely when I first started out.
Yeah,
And
I mean, oh yeah. Go ahead, Suzy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just real passionate about this, and I've been passionate about it for a long time. I like the fact that we have, Doctor Who here. I mean, we, if it wasn't for BBC America, we probably wouldn't see any of these new episodes. Now, it's not like I wasn't giving them a chance. It's just I had never seen them. So
also shout out to PBS, who was one of the first television networks that gave it a chance to air here. But it's like, I don't understand the thing with, that's the thing, they like I said on a podcast a few shows ago, I said where it seems to me that they think that everybody in New Who are on the same knowledge level. Like when I first started, I saw D Tennant's episodes. And then I said, okay, well, this is interesting because my mom was watching it, and then I watched it with them. And even though I did see Tom Baker, here and there, I wasn't really a fan. I said, you know what, I want to see some of the older episodes to see what I like it. They don't give respect to classic Who, because most of New Who, they do not. I mean, they brought Sarah Jane back, because she's the only popular one that people probably would get. But you don't see Tegan, you don't see Nessa, you don't see Perry, you don't see
Joe.
You don't see
Jamie.
You don't see all the old school companions. You don't see oh God, Joe Grant and all of them that Ian and Barbara and all of them. You don't see none of the old school companions that came back. Tegan, you don't see those. You don't see any of them, and I think it's a shame because people need to know who these people are, because they also shape Doctor Who as long as with the doctors, because the Doctor is really nothing without his companion. That's what makes the show. That's the dynamic of the show, companion and Doctor, because companion is our way of being with the Doctor. We see it through their eyes, and we get to go on these amazing trips. And now, since we done got 2PC on every damn thing out there, I mean, you losing that dynamic. You really are. It's going to be focused on relationships and love. And, okay, that's good. That's all well and good. But if this was a soap opera, yes. But Doctor Who's supposed to be a sci-fi / fantasy now. It's not even true sci-fi, to be honest with you. It's just something. It's supposed to be escapism television. You're supposed to be able to get into that not TV box, sorry. That would be cool though. To that police box and escape with the Doctor and go to these fantastic worlds. And you don't even go into the fantastic worlds no more because we all on Earth. Okay, we did an Earth season. That was in Pertwee, and some of the new kids ain't gonna know who John Portree is, Troughton, Hartnell, because they don't do the history. They don't even search. And
People don't even know how to use Google.
Exactly.
I'm like,
people like to say if you don't like you're not a real fan if you don't like the female Doctor. Here's one for you. You're not a real fan if you don't watch classic Who.
Exactly.
That's right.
So.
And I tell you something, when I first got into Doctor Who and I started watching it, I had people take me under their wing. Now, mind you, we had differences of opinions on what doctors we like. Now, my friend, he loved Pertwee, which I can understand that because it was kind of like James Bond. That's how I.
Everybody liked that first.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
but Tom Baker was my first. I saw him from the get-go, and he was the one that was it for me. When anybody asked me, and I said, that's my favorite doctor, they said, have you seen any other doctors? I said, well, they haven't aired any other doctors, but you know, and I would have been that mentor for someone else coming into becoming a Whovian. I would have been that mentor. I would have told them,
well, some people are definitely not
watch this
mentors, especially like of the podcast variety.
And see,
that's for sure.
Oh,
but
sorry,
the thing
Suzy.
is, that's what I would have done for anyone. See, I heard talk. When I was walking through the last Chicago TARDIS, I heard these kids and the way they were talking to each other. And some of them, they appreciated Classic Who. And some of them would say, oh, that's stupid. The special effects are stupid. It's just crappy. And I'm thinking to myself, that's something I jumped into. I didn't care whether the effects were terrific. I wanted a good story. You need a good story so I can travel with the doctor. Exactly. And that's what really gets me mad.
And you know what makes me also mad is that now I think Tennant is the gateway doctor. Meaning that people are going to be thinking Doctor Who, like they do Tom Baker, because Tom Baker essentially is the gateway doctor to the classic series. You know about Tom Baker before you know about any other doctor.
Yeah, he was the most popular of all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
He was on the longest.
Tennant is the Tom Baker of New Who.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and but he hasn't been on as long as Tom Baker, though.
Well, most New Who fans started with Tennant, and he's worshipped like a god.
Yeah. He's a gateway doctor for New Who.
He's a nice guy to me, but you know, your first love is always the one you hold precious to you, and that's going to be Tom Baker for me.
That's what New Who fails at. You know, if you ain't going to talk about class, at least give them a little history lesson. You know, tell them what is going on. Let people know what these characters are doing. I mean, they don't do that. They were so focused on trying to get the doctor laid or get the companion laid. Honestly, it was all relationship, and I'm like, okay, can we go to an alien planet and kick some ass? Seriously, can we just go there and actually?
And when we do that, when we do go to an alien planet like Rings of Akatan, people get pissed about it. Like, oh, it sucks. No, it doesn't. I thought that was phenomenal. That's a 10 out of 10 for me because he was on a damn alien planet, okay?
Exactly.
That's what everybody wanted, and the moment they got it, they were pissed about it. That is one of my favorite New Who. One of my favorites.
I posted the link to those figures.
Oh, cool.
They have anime faces.
Oh, good. Oh, the good anime or the crappy anime?
You be the judge. They're coming out next year. War Doctor is a chase figure.
Oh no!
They all look like women.
Oh God!
They all look like women. Like if you put lipstick on them, they would be women. All of them. The eyes are all women eyes.
They're anime eyes. They're like manga.
Wow, they don't look right at all.
What did they do to
Tom Baker looks the worst.
He
looks the worst. He doesn't even look like that.
Man, Percy look like a party.
Yeah,
they all got blush on.
Yes, that's terrible.
Yes.
My God.
It's by Titans.
These are actually going to be Titans.
By Titans.
I'll pass.
Kawaki.
I'll pass. Thank you. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to not.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'm sad.
I still got this set. What is this set? This is the Nardole.
That's the next set that's coming out in November, supposedly.
That doesn't even look that great either.
God.
Here you
right?
go.
Martha Jones looks the most realistic.
The Partners in Crime.
Bill looks like crap.
She probably has the big River Song hair where she can't stand.
Oh, jeez.
So crazy.
Good job, Titans.
Oh, speaking of TARDISes, I wish I could share it with you guys. It's on my Facebook. It's a TARDIS completely made out of mirrors.
Wow.
which I think is awesome.
What? That is cool.
Yeah, that is damn cool.
That is cool.
But like I said, I wish I could share it with you, but I don't know how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So Matrix, you're gonna have to give me some pointers.
All right. I'm actually working on something, a special project too for the YouTube channel. So hopefully I can have time to do that. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys. Stay in here after we go off air.
Okay.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
And why can't I? Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Something's wrong with the Zoom today. Take care. Bye for now.